Folks, let me ask you something real quick. Been feeling a little off in the gut lately? Maybe that stubborn constipation's got you down? What if I told you there is a way to mix something simple into your everyday natto that'll clean out your intestines like you just gave them a spring scrubbing, and on top of that, help ease diabetes and high blood pressure? Sound too good to be true? Well, hang with me today because I've got some mighty important news for you. There's a trick, been around the block a few times, backed by more than 35 years of solid medical research, that'll crank the power of the natto you already eat up tenfold, maybe even more. And get this, it's dead simple. Just stir 2 ordinary things into your natto, and you're off to the races. I sure do appreciate you tuning in today. Most of you watching are 65 and up, I reckon. Folks who want to stay spry, keep the doctor away, and enjoy these golden years without a bunch of aches and pills. That's why I'm here, to pass along health tips you can actually use, explained slow and clear so nobody gets left behind. We'll take it one step at a time, nice and easy. Grab a pencil if you want to jot things down. No rush. First off, let's see if any of this rings a bell. Haven't had a decent bowel movement in 3 days or more? Your own gas smells so bad you'd swear the dog did it? Blood sugar climbs like a rocket after supper? Last checkup, the doc pointed at your blood pressure or cholesterol numbers and shook his head? If even one of those hits home, your body's waving a quiet little red flag. But don't you worry, by the time we're done here, you'll have a roadmap to fix it. See, as the years pile on, the gut slows down. Stuff that ought to move along gets stuck, turns rancid, and before you know it, those toxins are hitchhiking through your bloodstream, gumming up the works everywhere else. But here's the good news. The fix I am about to lay out costs next to nothing, takes no fancy equipment, and it's built on real science. It all starts with natto, that sticky, stringy miracle the Japanese have been eating for centuries. We're going to supercharge it. 2 humble add-ins, that's all. This isn't just another recipe swap. It's a full-blown overhaul for the junkyard your intestines may have become. We're talking deep clean the pipes, thin out thick blood till it runs like creek water, and coax stiff, cranky blood vessels back to supple and young. By the end of this chat, the same old bowl of natto on your breakfast table will be your personal prescription, without the copay. Stick with me to the finish line, and I promise your future self will thank you. Before we get to the magic mix, let's remind ourselves why natto is already a heavyweight champion in the first place. Most folks take it for granted, but it's worth a quick once-over. First big win, top-shelf protein, easy on the tummy. Every bit of you, muscles, organs, blood, even the cells that fight off colds, is built from protein. After 65, those muscles start shrinking if you don't feed them right. Natto steps up to the plate with plant protein so good they call soybeans meat from the field. But the real kicker comes from fermentation. That process chops the big, tough soybean proteins into tiny amino acids and peptides. Pre-digested, basically. Your stomach barely has to lift a finger. For us older folks whose digestion isn't what it used to be, that's a godsend. Second big win, keeps after-meal blood sugar from spiking like a July thermometer. Nothing ages you faster than sugar surges. Natto throws up a double shield. 1, it's loaded with fiber that slows sugar soaking into the blood. 2, it nudges your gut to release a hormone called GLP-1, same one they put in fancy new diabetes shots. That hormone tells your pancreas, ease up on the insulin, partner, and blood sugar settles down gentle. Ever nod off at the table after lunch? Might be a spike. A scoop of natto can smooth that right out. Third big win, turns your gut into a 5-star hotel for good bacteria. Natto bacteria march straight through stomach acid, set up camp in the colon, and start throwing a party for bifidobacteria and all their cousins. The fiber in natto is the buffet. When the hotel's full of happy guests, you poop regular, your immune system perks up, and inflammation quiets down. Protein, blood sugar control, gut health. Natto's already batting 1,000. But today we're not stopping at 1,000. We're shooting for the moon. Drum roll, please. The 2 secret weapons that turn plain natto into a superfood on steroids. Apple cider vinegar and shirasu. Those tiny dried baby sardines you can find in any Asian market or online. I know. Vinegar and fish in your natto. Hear me out. Modern nutrition science and old country wisdom shook hands and said, this is it. Let's break down why each one earns its spot. Apple cider vinegar. Call it the gut's best foreman. 1. Digestion booster. The acetic acid in vinegar nudges your stomach to make more acid, so the natto proteins break down even smaller. More fuel for your body, less work for your gut. 2. Bowel motivator. That same acid prods the intestines to hustle, pushing waste along like a gentle but firm hand on your back. Chronic constipation? Vinegar's got your number. 3. Bonus antioxidants and potassium. Apples leave behind polyphenols that mop up rust in your cells, plus potassium that flushes extra salt and keeps blood pressure in line. Swollen ankles? High readings? This helps. Shirasu, tiny fish, mighty package. 1. Whole food jackpot. You eat the head, tail, bones, guts, everything. That's nature's multivitamin, balanced the way God intended. 2. Calcium Magnesium Dream Team. Bones give calcium, the rest gives magnesium in just the right ratio. Magnesium softens stool and eases it out. No harsh laxatives needed. 3. Safe omega-3s and vitamin D. Shirasu swim low on the food chain, so mercury worries are nil. You still get DHA and EPA to keep arteries slick, plus vitamin D to help calcium stick to bones. Put natto, vinegar, and shirasu together, and you've got a trifecta that cleans house, steadies sugar, strengthens bones, and guards your heart, all in one bowl. Now, the how-to. Precision matters. Little details make the medicine. Step-by-step miracle bowl. 1. Open a pack of Natto, any brand, into a small bowl. 2. Toss the packet sauce and mustard. Most are loaded with corn syrup, preservatives, and salt that undo everything we're trying to do. 3. Add 1 full teaspoon of raw apple cider vinegar. The cloudy kind with the mother is best, but any pure ACV works. 4. Grab chopsticks, or a fork, and you stir like your life depends on it. At first it'll be watery. Keep going. Around stir 30, the sticky polyglutamic acid starts grabbing air. By 50 or 60 stirs, you'll have a light, fluffy mousse, almost like whipped cream. The sharp vinegar bite gets wrapped up in that foam so it won't sting your tongue. Bonus, stirring ferments a touch more, unlocking extra savory glutamates. Taste it. You'll swear someone snuck in sugar, but it's all natural. 5. Pile on shirasu. A generous 2 or 3 tablespoons. No skimping. They're the crunchy crown. That's it. 10 minutes tops, and you've got a dish prettier than restaurant fare. When and how to eat it. Timing is everything. Eat this first thing at every meal, before a single grain of rice or slice of bread. Chew slow, savor every bite, finish the whole bowl. Why? Protein, fat, and fiber form a speed bump. Carbs that follow crawl through digestion instead of rocketing, so blood sugar rises slow and steady. Doctors call it protein first. I call it common sense. Follow the stir and sequence rules. And this isn't side dish anymore. It's preventive medicine on a spoon. Mix and match upgrades, because variety keeps you at it. No apple cider vinegar? Plain rice vinegar works. Skip anything with added sugar. Vinegar too tart? Toss in grated okra, mozuku seaweed, wakame, or mountain yam. Their slime coats the acid and feeds good bacteria double time. Want perfect protein? Top with a raw egg yolk or soft tofu. Amino acid score hits 100. You can't buy better at GNC. Doctor's orders. Important cautions. 1. Stomach issues. If you've got ulcers or reflux, vinegar can burn. Start with half a teaspoon diluted in water after food. 2. Blood thinners. Natto's vitamin K can cancel warfarin. If you're on it, ask your cardiologist first. 3. Patience. Grasshopper. This isn't a pill. Give it 4 to 8 weeks. Track little wins. Easier mornings, less bloat, steady energy. Stressing about daily only ties knots in the gut. Bottom line, 4 things to tattoo on your forearm. 1. Lingering constipation is poison brewing in your pipes. 2. Apple cider vinegar, plus shirasu. Natto's Dream Team. 3. Ditch the sauce packet, stir till fluffy, eat before carbs. 4. Goal. A gut so happy you forget toilets exist. Good health isn't locked in some fancy clinic downtown. It's sitting in your fridge, waiting for a spoon and a little elbow grease. No more dreading road trips because of pit stop math. No more dawn battles on the porcelain throne. Trade the laxative bottle for this bowl and watch your days start lighter, brighter. Try it. Then come back in a week, 2 weeks, a month, and tell me how your belly feels. Your story might be the nudge your neighbor needs. If this helped even a smidge, pass it along. Hit that bell so we keep in touch. Next time I'll have more plain talk wisdom, slow and steady, just your speed. Here's to mornings you bounce out of bed, coffee in one hand, future in the other. God bless, and see you soon.